Everybody ready to go? Thank you. I have today received the overwhelming endorsement of my Labor colleagues to continue as Labor leader and as Prime Minister. I thank them for their support and their faith in my capacity to lead the nation. The last week has seen us, the women and men of the Labor Party, focused inwards, focused on ourselves. At times, it's been ugly. I understand that. I also understand that as a result, Australians have had a gutful of seeing us focus on ourselves. I understand the frustration of Australians in seeing us do that. So today I want to say to Australians one and all, this issue, the leadership question, is now determined. You, or the Australian people, rightly expect government to focus on you, for government to be at the centre of everything that for you to be at the centre of everything that government does. I can assure you that this political drama is over and now you are back at centre stage where you should properly be, and you will be the focus of all of our efforts. In all of the things that have happened over the last few days, I have had the opportunity to explain the circumstances of 2010 and how I became Prime Minister. I accept that I should have explained that at the time. I have now had the opportunity to do so. But having taken that opportunity, I believe the discussions about 2010 should now be at an end. Our focus is on 2012 and all the years that lie beyond for the Australian nation. I understand many people, many Australians, will have their doubts that after this fight, Labor can come together and pull together in a united way. To any who have those doubts, I say this. We have come together before and we will do so now. We will move forward as a united team. I'm absolutely confident of that because at the end of the day, as Labor people, we are driven by a common purpose and a common set of values, a common belief in what we want for Australia's future as a stronger and fairer nation. We will unite and focus on that, our Labor vision. I want to say three things about today and the days that lie beyond. Firstly, to Kevin Rudd. This is a difficult and disappointing day for him and his family, a very tough day indeed. I want to say to Kevin Rudd, for the days that lie beyond, as a nation, as a Labor Party, we must honour his many achievements as Prime Minister. Kevin Rudd led this nation through the global financial crisis. He delivered the apology to the stolen generations. He's been an amazing advocate of Australia's interest on the world stage, and he has made so many other remarkable achievements besides that. We honour those achievements as a nation, as a Labor Party, as a Labor movement, without reservation. In the days that lie ahead, you will see us do that. As for now, Dr Emerson will act as Minister for Foreign Affairs, and at the appropriate time I will appoint a ministerial colleague, but will appoint a minister to fill that vacancy. Second, about today and the future. Many Australians will have read a lot of commentary about opinion polls during this period of time. I actually believe, deep down in their souls, Australians don't look at politicians and think we can't read opinion polls. When they look at politicians, actually the doubts that they have is that we are in it for a purpose, that we are in it with some courage to get behind a purpose that we believe is right. I believe my Labor colleagues have demonstrated today that we have that courage, that we have that sense of purpose, and that we are prepared to drive behind that sense of purpose. Now, that doesn't mean that holding the community opinion with you and winning elections isn't important. Of course, holding community opinion and winning elections is important. It's important to the future of our country. So, through this process, I can say I've learned some things. As I said last Thursday, I know I have made some mistakes about how I have been an advocate for our policies and programs, our Labor vision in the community. I intend to be a stronger and more forceful advocate of what we are doing and what we are achieving for the Australian people. Finally, that brings me to the question of the next election. I absolutely believe that united we can win the next election, and I am very determined that in the 2013 election we do so. I will take Labor to that election, and I am confident that we can win that election, which will be about competing visions for the future, our Labor vision of a stronger and fairer nation, a modern economy with opportunities, our vision of the nation as having great quality schools and good healthcare, our vision of the future of the nation, including things like a national disability insurance scheme. We will put that case to the Australian people in 2013, and I am very confident we will win through. On occasions like this, people often ask you how you feel. Well, I can tell you how I feel today. I feel impatient. Impatient because I want to get on with the job of building this country's future. Impatient with getting on with the work that we need to do so that in the future Australians have the benefit of jobs, their kids have the benefit of great quality schools, they've got a healthcare system they can rely on. We understand the opportunities coming our nation's way as our global economy changes, our regional economy changes and our own economy changes, and as we build great new vehicles of fairness like a national disability insurance scheme. I'm impatient to get on with that work. I'll be getting on with that work today. We haven't got a day to lose.